Hey, so I just passed 5,000 subscribers, which is absolutely ridiculous and unheard of. By the way, you should subscribe to my channel if you're not. And to celebrate, I decided to do another Q&A, because I didn't want to do a Q&A every single time I got another 1,000 subscribers, because then I would have done 5 and I would have answered all the questions that there are. So I did one at 1, I'm doing one at 5, I'll do another one at 10, and then another one at 100 if that ever happens. But yeah, I put out a couple of posts to ask you guys to ask me some questions, and there's quite a big selection here. So I think I'm just gonna keep this unedited, just me and you. I might put pictures up with the questions. It depends on how much work I really feel like doing. Fire Dragon 12 asks, "What did you think of Rewind 2019?" We got a video about that. Abnormal Chaos, "What do you think about YouTube's direction for 2020 and how COPPA will affect content creators?" I'm scared about the COPPA thing, mostly because, I can't survive a fine. If I get fined once, I'm gonna die. That's gonna be it for my channel. But at the same time, YouTube has tried to implement a lot of things in the past, like YouTube Heroes, for example, and, the adpocalypse. We get through it. The community, the platform, we survive big changes like this all the time. I really don't think this is going to end the platform. It's not that I trust the YouTube algorithm to make quality decisions about this. I just really don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. But we'll just have to see what happens. Meg, love you, Meg. Who are your favorite YouTubers? What's your biggest pet peeve? The ones that I watch the most I'm finding are First Week Feast, Binging with Babish, Bon Appetit, JonTron Show, Cinemassacre. I'm watching a lot of Wildcat right now because he's really good at Modern Warfare. Let's see, Swag Kage is a big deal to me right now because I'm trying to get caught up on Naruto. Seth the Programmer, also super helpful, helping me out with Dragon Ball Z. Jeremy Johns and Chris Stuckman will always have a special place in my heart. Red Letter Media, and Meg Wallace. And Caleb City. Meg Wallace and Caleb City are very special to me. Luxu. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. I've never asked you. Why did you originally start YouTube? To give me something to do. I was kind of freaking out. I was in a bit of an existential crisis because I didn't join the Marine Corps when I was supposed to, and I had just got out of high school, and I wasn't going to college. And so I was like, I need to do something. I didn't have a job at the time either, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll just fire up my phone and talk to it. So a year and a half later, here we are, 5,000 subscribers. I'm Tyler. How old are you? What's your favorite, most involved fandom? Do you like me? Am I too gay on YouTube? I'm 20. My most liked fandom. Oh, my most... Okay, I can't read. My most involved fandom? I guess Star Wars. I don't know. Probably Marvel. I don't know. I don't know. Either Star Wars or Marvel. Disney. Whatever. Yes, I like you. I super like you. If you were on Tinder, I would swipe up. Am I too gay on main? I don't know what that means. Hotel Trivago. What is my favorite meme? I don't know, probably something from the original birth of memes, like I'm a fire and my laser, because that was one of the first ones that I saw, and it really had legs, and it stuck with me for a very long time. What is your opinion on gun control laws and the ammo restrictions in California to stop forest fires? I'm not going to talk about that here. I'm sorry. Yo, how much pussy you crushing? So much. Like, an infinite amount. You can tell because I have time to make these sorts of videos. First off, because remember when you get to 1 mil, this is from John Stamos. I'm sorry, I stopped reading the names. And my Q is, what is your big goal in life, like your all-time aspiration? I will feel like I've made it in my career as a filmmaker if I ever get a star on the Walk of Fame. That will be it for me. That will be all I need. Tom Carver, can I have your babies? Tom, you don't seem capable. Robert Holt, what is your favorite movie? Depends on my mood. Sometimes it's Terminator 2, sometimes it's Empire Strikes Back, sometimes it's Whiplash, sometimes it's Nightcrawler, sometimes it's Captain America: The Winter Soldier, sometimes it's Pulp Fiction, sometimes it's Fight Club, sometimes it's The Matrix. You know, it's really hard to pick my all-time number one favorite movie. Sometimes it's the fucking Green Mile. What gave you the idea for that name? I've struggled with depression for a very long time, and I've always felt like me getting involved in things was the purpose for which they were destroyed. Like all my relationships, all my friendships, my family interactions, I've always felt like me being involved ruined everything. So I was like, if I ever actually do get to make movies, get to make music, it will be Toxic Touch Productions Incorporated, because it will be all the things that I'm doing. And so I was like, you know what, Toxic Touch Productions actually sounds like a really cool name for a film studio, especially if you have like a nice little animated opening for your movies. And I was just like, well, if this channel is about me talking about movies, I should connect it to my film studio and I get that started up. So, same name. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? I don't have 2025 vision. It's not even fucking accurate. Okay, second post. What's the last 4 digits of your credit card number? 0000. How tall are you? I am 6 foot. The first one was from Landon Sabo. This is from Zainab Q. What are you studying? I'm not in school. Lester Ballard. What are some of your favorite horror films? Some of my favorite? As Above, So Below will always be special to me. The original 1976 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. John Carpenter's Halloween. John Carpenter's The Thing. Ridley Scott's Alien. Let's see. Chapter 1 is very, very special to me. I really like it. Music taste, artists, bands, types of music. I love swing music right now, especially electro swing. So I listen to a lot of Laszlo, Caravan Palace. I also like a lot of alt rock. So like, I guess if you want to say old school, Fall Out Boy and Back in Disco, whatever. I realize that they've always made scene punk music, but whatever. House music, so a lot of Martin Garrix, French house, Daft Punk. It's very, very vast. Alt rock also includes the Beatles and Paul McCartney's solo career and Elton John's career. So all that stuff, good stuff to me. Do you think Shia LaBeouf is a good actor? I don't really know. I know he's a cool guy, but I haven't seen him in a lot apart from Holes, Even Stevens, and Transformers. I don't even think I saw Fury, so I really don't know if he's a good actor or not. John Stamos, are you the OG? Are you the OG of the OG or what? Yeah, I've been seeing your name since around the time I hit 1,000 subscribers 6 months ago. So, yeah, give me a fist bump. Boom. All right. Deshaun Williams, what do you aspire to be? Like a singer, actor, etc. Love your videos, by the way. Both of those. I would love to be confident enough in my own singing voice to actually do that. Like, I could be like, what if it rained? We didn't care. But I just don't know if that's good, so I'm sorry I put you through that. But I really want to make films above all else. And acting, I want to do voice acting more than anything else. Because, you know, I do voices all the time. What's your social? You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. And Amino. I don't link my Amino, but you can find me on Amino. What's your real name and age? And what is your mother's maiden name for no reason? No reason for that last question, just wondering. I'm not going to put my mother's maiden name out into the internet. My real name is Dick Hammerbush. And my age is 142,976. I'm a wizard. Are you under 21? Wait, no, 17. Okay. I'm just gonna move on. Alright, last post. Deshaun Williams, when did you decide to try and do YouTube? Again, after I got out of high school and realized I didn't have anything else to do. Satude Cell. Are you under 17? No, I haven't been in quite a while. It's Wolfeon. Do you like anime? And if so, what's your favorite? My favorite that I watched all the time growing up was Naruto. My favorite, like, as far as I really enjoyed it from start to finish, would be Bleach. And right now, probably JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm starting to warm up to part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable, so. Fever Clan, do you think the Earth is square? Obviously, the Earth is T-Rex shaped. You can see because the mountain formations wouldn't be that way if it were anything other than a T-Rex head. Duh. Sundaria. I can't read. Dream Job. Film director. Island Girl. Why are you so cool? I'm not. If you knew me in person, I'm not. Oh, and what's your favorite color? To look at, silver. To wear, black. Violet Days, if you can make a movie, what would it be about? I feel like the better question is, if I could make 20 movies, what would they be about? If I had to pick one, like just one, there's one called 72 about the Roman Colosseum that I've put a lot of thought into lately. And I would either do that or a spy flick that I've been thinking about for a long time called State of Emergency. John Stamos, better be your favorite actor. Sorry, he's not. Where do memes go when they die? Memes are a lot like Buddhism in that if they earn enough karma from their good deeds in life, they can be born again eventually. A lot of memes go underground for a while and then they return when that same meme gets replaced with something that's very similar but isn't as good. And once the material on that runs out, here comes the old meme. What if your whiz... What's the scariest thing you've ever experienced? The scariest thing I've ever experienced. I got mugged when I was a kid. And I didn't know what was happening. It really freaked me out. I grew up in Chicago, so it wasn't exactly the most crazy thing to hear about, but it shocked me. What are some of your favorite YouTube channels besides GMM? I answered that at the beginning of the video. What's your top 3 favorite animal? The wolf, the falcon, and I don't know, dogs. I really like dogs. How does this make you feel? How do I do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? Are you on the table? If you want me to be. Any new songs coming out? Last one was great. Keep up the good work. Yes, I'm actually making a club mix of umami because I feel like I can put a strong drop in there that would get the club jumping. So, who's your favorite actor? Working today? Tom Hardy or Brad Pitt. One of those two guys. They're phenomenal. Who's your favorite person, Red or Link? I like Link. I like that he doesn't seem to know any better. I don't think he can help himself, you know? I'm Tyler. Do you like me? Yes, I like you. Also, your love, don't worry, dear. Thank you. I love you too. I love every single one of you guys. If you're here because I make Marvel compilations, if you're here because I make GMM compilations, if you're here because I make memes, if you're here because I talk about movies, I love you. Do you play Fortnite? If you do, what's your epic? Never fucking say Fortnite to me again. Gabriel's Logic. When did you decide you wanted to make a movie? The winter of 2016. I was on the phone with my girlfriend at the time. No, winter of 2015. This was somebody else. We were talking about how cool a Zelda movie would be. Like, if Nintendo ever let somebody make a Zelda movie. Because I had a lot of really cool ideas about Link. Like, he wouldn't speak the whole time. He would, you know, pretend to train, like, on this Hyrule wall when the soldiers are out training so he could learn how to sword fight. He did that for a couple years. Just stuff like that to, like, aid in the world building. And I came up with the story, and I was just like, I want to make this. And then I was like, you know what? It's my life's goal to make a Zelda movie. And then I was just like, since that's probably impossible, I'll just make movies. Just other movies. Lego Mac. If you had to, would you? Most likely. If I had to do something, I probably would. Lego Mank is Baby Yoda Bay. I haven't started The Mandalorian yet. I want to watch the whole thing at once. Can you do this? No, not in this chair. Certainly not. Who, what, where, when, what, how? got that in the wrong order, but who, what, when, where, who, what, where, when, why, how. Yeah, electric company. Who is me? What is YouTube? When is right now? Where is in this room? Why? Because I feel like it. And how? With the power of the internet. But, yeah, that's all the questions that I got, so it's time for me to get a little sappy right now. I'm really appreciative of having 5,000 subscribers. I know a lot of people, especially haters, won't think that's a whole lot. But, I mean, when you consider that at this same time last year, I had like 150 subscribers total, and I was getting like 2 views on a video. I mean, I'm just very excited, and yeah, I'll admit that this all started because I decided to make Red and Link compilations, but at the same time, when I made that first Red and Link compilation, it didn't get any views until like 3 to 4 months after it came out, so it's not like I did that strictly for the purpose of getting popular. I did it because I thought it was fun. I only do videos that are fun for me, and that's just kind of how we got to where we're at. I'm very excited to see what happens in 2020. You know, going from having basically 0 subscribers to 5,000 over the span of essentially 6 months, because, well, 7 months, because it started at the end of May. I just went pew, you know, and that was great. It felt really good. But Social Blade thinks that I'll hit 10,000 next summer, so we'll see if that's correct. I'm just really excited to see like what I'm capable of doing as my community continues to grow. And don't worry, like I said, Red and Link videos aren't going to go away. Nothing that I make is going to go away. The only thing that I can think of that really went away is Art of the Death Scene and The Great Debate. I want to bring those both back, but I'm lazy. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I'll see you very soon.